Hey guys, it's Corinne with Thompson RV in Pendleton, Oregon. Today I'm really excited to show you a brand new prototype from Outdoors RV. So this particular unit is the Blackstone 260KRS model. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, I would highly recommend it because I have not just this one prototype, but I have 4 total prototypes coming. And as soon as we get them, we will shoot videos, upload them, so you want to be sure and get notified when those new ones come out. So I have a toy hauler, a backcountry series, and then the last one I'm not even going to tell you about. It's so cool. I can't wait for everyone to see all of them. They're all really, really neat models. But this, like I said, this particular one is the 2022 Blackstone 260KRS. So the main thing about this particular floor plan is we got a lot of requests on the 280 kVS bedroom, but in a little bit shorter floor plan. So this is the answer that Outdoors RV came up with to make a bedroom where the bed slides out and you've got a big closet across the front, but in a little bit shorter package. So it's not going to be quite as long as that 280 kVS. 280 kVS measures 34 foot 11 tip to tip. This prototype that I'm standing in right now is 32 foot 3 inches. So not quite as short as, say, a 24 RKS. Those come in at 28.8, but it's going to kind of land there in the middle so that you can get, like I said, that great bedroom, a good bathroom, good TV location, but in a little bit shorter package than that 280 kVS. So this is a titanium series. If you're not 100% familiar with the titanium versus the mountain in the Outdoors RV lineup, there is a good YouTube video on that we put out that shows you all the upgrades you get on the titanium series. So check out our channel for all of those upgrades. This particular prototype was built in the titanium series. As most of you know, we do almost all titaniums. We do sell mountains, but our main thing is going to be titanium because all of us love all of the features that come on. The auto leveling, the upgraded cabinetry, the upgraded mattress. I mean, there's a lot that's going on in a titanium series. So that is our preference. So I am really glad that when they built this prototype that they did build it in the titanium series. So let's start with the floor plan on the inside, and then I'll walk you around the outside and show you where everything is. So this floor plan from about the middle of the coach back is going to be the exact floor plan of the backcountry 24 KRS. So if you look at this kitchen, it's going to look really similar to the Timber Ridge 24 RKS, but when you get into the dinette and bathroom, that's where you'll see that it actually is the floor plan of the KRS. So 8 cubic foot refrigerator back here in the back. That is the Norcold American made with the cold weather kit on it. You've got a pot and pan drawer right under the fridge. Right here, you can't see it, but this is where your auto leveling controls are, as well as a light switch. And then what I like about this is that they put all of the controls right here behind a cabinet door. So not only does it look a little cleaner, but if you have kids or grandkids, you know, sometimes they'll put them down low where other people can access them. I kind of like it up here where it's, you know, away from little hands. Going back to the kitchen, because it's a titanium, you're going to get the stainless appliances as well as the oven that has the ignition. Solid surface countertops with sink covers. It's the farm style sink, so the solid one-piece stainless steel sink with the wire rack in the bottom, the titanium high arc faucet, upgraded hardwood cabinet doors, spice rack, a bank of 3 drawers, and then also some storage underneath the sink as well as access points for winterizing your trailer. The titanium is going to have solid surface countertops in the kitchen just like the Mountain series, but also anywhere else you would have Formica in a Mountain series, you're going to get the upgraded solid surface countertops. They're also a little bit lighter color, which I do like. I prefer the countertop color in the titanium over the Mountain. You have some plugins right here. And then moving on, because this is a titanium, again, you're going to get the solid hardwood all the way around the slide out, as well as the window valances. And because you have the solid hardwood window valances, you also get the slow rise blackout shades. This is the extra large mountain dinette, which I talk about in a lot of my videos. It does make down into a bed that's over 7 feet long. So even if you have an extra tall person coming with you, you can sleep them here on the dinette. 2 big pot and pan drawers on each side of the dinette. And then they do have this new catch so that it's locked when you're traveling down the road. And then there's also some storage. You do have to, take off the cushions, but there's some extra storage on each side of the dinette underneath the seating area. So as I stated earlier, this is the same floor plan as the 24KRS. So in the RKS, you're going to have, in the Timber Ridge, you're going to have a little bit more of a side angle to the TV. So if your sofa is over here, the TV is perpendicular. It does come out on a swing arm, but this particular model, it's already sort of facing the seating area. So a lot of people prefer this floor plan, not only for the TV location, but also for the little bit bigger bathroom. The KRS over the RKS, it has the bigger bathroom. If you remember, the RKS has a smaller tub with a toilet in a separate, it's separated from the sink that's outside of the bathroom. So this one, not only is it going to be a bigger bathroom with the glass shower, it also has a pocket door to the bedroom. So you're going to get just a nicer feel. It's a roomier bathroom. A lot of people prefer to have their sink in the bathroom with the rest of the features versus having it at the foot of their bed like you would in the 24 RKS. So that's why Outdoors RV chose this back half to put with the 280 KVS front half in what they feel is going to be a really great floor plan. Under the TV right here too, you do have some really great storage. And then over next to the sofa, you also have a pantry. And these shelves are removable. So if you want to use both of them, you can and use it more for a pantry, or you can hang clothes. You can remove one or both shelves and use it for hanging space. And then also a little cabinet right down here. They prototyped this model with the sleeper sofa. It is available with either the 2 chairs or theater seating. Theater seating is our most popular, just because most people want to be able to recline, and it's a little bit more comfortable for taller people than the chairs are. The sleeper sofa is nice if you do have kids, or you're going to take hunting buddies or whatever, and you want an easy bed option. It's a little bit easier to make out the sleeper sofa than it is to make down the dinette, but you do always have the dinette as a backup plan. Because they optioned in the sleeper sofa, they give you this little flip out cup holder, where theater seating has 2 cup holders built into the center console. Overhead cabinetry. And again, I get a lot of comments when people have watched a lot of videos and then they come into our dealership to pick up their trailer, and maybe they've never even seen one before, but they're coming in sight unseen. One of the comments I get the most is, oh my gosh, I thought this looked good in a video, but once I'm here in person, the videos don't even do it justice. They really make a great trailer. The cabinetry, the window valances, everything in here, you can't get the full effect until you actually walk in one. So I hope everybody's able to do that somewhere locally to where you can see one, touch it, feel it. But that is a comment that we get a lot, is how much nicer they actually are in person than on a video. A new feature that Outdoors RV has been doing is adding the WineGuard 360 Plus antenna to the roof, and then pre-wiring for the gateway router. So if you're somebody that wants to work on the road, or you just want to have good internet to watch TV or something like that, you can upgrade, and we can install a gateway router so that you have internet while traveling. Here in the bedroom, you've got some coat hooks right here. And then, as I stated earlier, this is the same floor plan in the bedroom as the 280 KVS. So, optional bedroom fireplace, which they did put in this prototype. Bedroom TV and DVD player. So rather than the 19-inch that comes in the titanium with the DVD player in the side, this one you can get a little bit bigger TV with a separate DVD player, and it does have room right here for like a Wally Dish Network receiver box. You've got some upper cabinets, some middle cabinets. If the fireplace was not here, that would also be 2 cabinets. You've got this little bench right here, which also has storage. It's great for whether you use it for dirty clothes or shoes. That's probably what I would use it for. In this side of the closet, both sides are going to be the same. You've got 2 shelves and then 2 drawers. And then when you open this up, you have a light in your closet, which is really nice. You have all this storage back here and then a whole curtain rod. So I get asked often, I would say if you were comparing this to something with a wardrobe slide out, your wardrobe slide out is going to be about this big, but it's only going to be about this deep, right? So you're not going to have all of that extra shoe storage over here. And then you get a little bit more storage on the sides than you would on the side of the bed. But this, mainly the reason people like this is, again, this large closet, but then also easy access for making the bed. You know, on the other models, that front storage compartment is what makes those nightstands stick out so far. This is going to be a little bit easier to get in, make the bed. And they have given you a nightstand on each side. And there's a lot of windows in here. So there's a skylight in the hallway, 3 windows here, a window there, max air fans, which we option into all of our units. So I'm glad the prototype came with that. And then also a bedroom entry door. So there's this bedroom, it really feels like I'm in a large trailer or a really large fifth wheel, but they've tried to keep that overall length down so that you can still get it to the national parks. Because it's a titanium, you are also going to get the upgraded titanium mattress. I'm sure I've said it before in another video, but it is so comfortable. I actually called the company and ordered this exact mattress, and that is what I sleep on at home. I love it that much. So it's very comfortable. I would highly recommend getting the titanium just for that alone, but then also the auto leveling, the high gloss fiberglass, frameless windows, slide toppers. Again, if you don't know all the differences, and if you have questions, you can call us. We're very knowledgeable. Everybody here is, so we can let you know, all of the differences between the titanium over the mountain. So let's take one more peek at the bathroom, and then I will take you around the outside and show you everything on the exterior. So Jack and Jill style entrance into the bathroom. That's really nice if you do have people out in the living room. They can come in, use the restroom without disturbing you, or you can come in from the bedroom using the pocket door, use the bathroom without disturbing any company. Nice corner shower, and it does have the little bench in it. Titanium, you get the upgraded faucet and shower assembly. Solid hardwood medicine cabinet. You get the magnification mirror in the titanium. Solid surface countertops with the underslung stainless steel sink. Nice big cabinet under here. Your 110 outlet is right there. A porcelain toilet. Max Air Deluxe vent fan in all of the vents on this particular model. We option those into any unit that comes into Thompson RV, but where it's a prototype, you never know. So they actually did option it exactly how we would want it. You get 2 towel hooks right up here, and then also a pump switch. So let's say you stop on the side of the road and you just need to use the restroom really quick. You come in through the bedroom door and you use the toilet and you realize the pump isn't on. They've added a nice pump switch right here so that you can just flip it on, flip it off. So with the slide out in, I can access everything in the kitchen. I just can't quite access the bathroom door because it would run into the slide out. So if you're going down the road, need to use the restroom, you would just go in through the bedroom door and in through that pocket door in order to use the restroom. If you needed a water or something like that, then you would come in the rear door to access the kitchen. But you can't get all the way through with this main slide out in. So with the bedroom slide out in, easy access to the bathroom, not such easy access to the closet. The slide out in here is only about 2 feet deep. Most rest areas, you're going to have enough room. If you really wanted to put it out, take a nap, get to your closets, whatever, you should be able to just push it out and you should be fine. So here on the outside, because this is a titanium edition, you're going to have the high gloss fiberglass exterior, frameless thermal pane windows, the auto leveling system. So when you get to where you're going, you push a button, the whole trailer just auto levels itself. Stainless steel grab bar handle. And you also get the elongated window in the door. And then on the inside, there's actually a roll shade to black out that window. Triple aluminum step. And where this is a rear kitchen, you're going to get a rear door here as well as your front entry door. Also along with the rear kitchen, you're going to get two 40-gallon gray tanks. So that's kind of a cool feature that comes on anything that has a rear kitchen from Outdoors RV. So you're going to have a 40-gallon gray for the kitchen area and then also for the bathroom area. I will show you where those dump on the other side when we get over there. Your 80 gallons of fresh water, you're going to fill right here. Outdoors RV, as many of you already know, they use heavy-duty axles. They build their own custom chassis for the best tow possible. And then also they do what's called their off-road X4 suspension package. This is a Blackstone model, so it comes standard with the 16-inch load range E tires. And then down here you've got the More Ride CRE 3000 suspension, KYB off-road shocks, heavy-duty shackles with bronze bushings, and then greasable zerts so you can take care of your suspension system by greasing it. Right here, they've added a little fire pit hookup, so like an LP quick disconnect. Another triple aluminum step here at the front entry door. Electric awning, and because it's a titanium, I forgot to show you inside, but it comes with a little remote. So you can run your remote or your awning off of the remote, the slide outs off the remote. So that's a cool feature, but it is an electric awning just like they use on all Outdoors RV models. Here at the front, you've got your pass-through storage with insulated door. They use the rubberized flooring for in here, just like they do in their toy haulers. So that's a nice feature to have. You don't need it to be that industrial, but it sometimes when you're throwing in your hitch arms or something like that, if you had carpet or linoleum, those really get torn up. So they go above and beyond and do this heavy-duty rubberized flooring. All of this is insulated up into that closet. You've got the ZAMP portable solar panel connection right here. That is separate from Outdoors RV's roof-mounted solar system, so it doesn't run through the same charge controller that you would have from a roof-mounted solar. All Outdoors RV units are pre-wired for up to 3, and actually they've switched to a 190-watt solar panel. This one is going to have the 170-watt solar panel capability. You can do up to 3, so 510 watts. They have just recently increased that to 190 watts, and you can do 3. That'll come with a 30-amp charge controller on this model, 40-amp charge controller on anything moving forward from this point. This, when you plug in a ZAMP brand portable solar panel, it has its own built-in charge regulator, so it's different than the one that works with the roof-mounted solar. They do the nice fiberglass cap that runs all the way over the side, so you don't have any water intrusion at these corners because it comes all the way back. So you've got a nice overlap on that front cap. This particular model has the 4 battery rack on it. So that doesn't come with the batteries, nor does it come with the box, but it gives you the capability of adding our custom powder-coated aluminum lock box and up to 4 6-volt AGMs or 3 Battleborn lithiums. 2 7.5-gallon propane tanks with an auto changeover LP regulator. Right here, you've got the caddy, so you can hook your safety chains, your 7-way cord, and also your breakaway cable right to here so that they're not laying all over the ground when you're parked. And also the toy lock. That's a cable lock that comes out so you can lock up anything you might have brought camping with you. It goes in conjunction with what they call the mountain storage package. The mountain storage would be the 2-inch receiver hitch on the back and then also the toy lock on the front. That's a package that we add to all of our units here at Thompson RV. Coming around the front here, you've got the other access point to your pass-through storage. Titanium comes with the chrome locks. Because you've got the bed slide out, it gives you a little extra outside storage with, again, rubberized diamond plate flooring, and all of this is well insulated for that true 4 seasons package. You've got, like I said earlier, 2 gray tanks, the black and the gray for the bathroom, you're gonna dump right here. And you've got these nice kayak hatches so that you don't have to get all the way under that skirt metal. Because all of the tanks are up and enclosed, you're gonna reach through here, pull the handle, and that's how you're gonna dump your tanks. You also have a nice light here in case you have to do that in the dark. Black tank flush is right here. Because it's a titanium, you're gonna get slide toppers on both slide out. That's not an option on mountain or backcountry, but it is something that we can add here once it arrives from the factory. Your other gray tank valve is gonna be right here. That's gonna drain your kitchen 40 gallons of gray water. This is your insulated outside shower. And then this is where you would hook up your city water. So if you're in a park, you can just hook directly to city water. You don't have to fill up the 80 gallons of water and work off of the pump. You can work right off of city water. 10-gallon rapid recovery hot water heater. Coming around to the back, you've got the 4-inch rear bumper. This is the 2-inch receiver hitch I was talking about that comes as part of the mountain storage package. A heavy-duty ladder to access the roof so you can check your roof sealants. We recommend every 6 months. This is where your power cord would hook into. Cable and satellite. Because it's a titanium, you're gonna get backup lights, which is really handy and works in conjunction with your rear view camera. So that's a rear observation camera, so it's not just for backing up. You can use it going down the freeway and see, who's behind you. But then also when you are backing into a location and it's dark, then you're gonna have the backup lights that will illuminate where you're trying to back into. This is just access to your furnace, access and venting for your refrigerator, and then of course, a nice spare tire with a beautiful Thompson RV spare tire cover. So we hope you enjoyed this video on this 260 KRS prototype. We are so happy that you watch our videos and everybody seems to love them and we appreciate it. So be watching for those additional 3 prototypes. As soon as we get them in, we'll take a video, we'll get it uploaded. That way you can see what is up and coming for Outdoors RV. If you have any questions, everybody here at Thompson RV is very knowledgeable. We have a really great relationship with the factory, so we're pretty much in the know of what's going on. So just feel free to give us a call. We have our number listed below. Let us know if you have any questions or suggestions.